So it all came down to Loki versus Vesputin.
Stripped it away. Puts the move on.
In the first quarter, Vesputin came out swinging and took a 20-14 lead to start the second quarter.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And now the Lakers starting group. Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, outside the wings are Green and Tate. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Porter in at the point.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Now, here is Russell. Stay there. Passes it to Walker. He dishes it to Bamba. That one falls. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right player. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Outside Russell and the pass to Vanderbilt. Beasley kicks to Vanderbilt. There's Russell with the 3. They get it back. A second chance effort, and it's finished off by Vanderbilt as he lays it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Porter. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Beasley inside, working on Green, and Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Bamba.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For guys like Lonnie Walker, one and done, it's a tough transition to the NBA.
Yeah, just look at Lonnie. Barely plays his first year out of school. Year 2, just 6 points a game. He's made steady improvements every year. That's a normal path for those one-and-done players.
Now here's Beasley. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stolen by Walker. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Lakers. .119 left in the first quarter. Here's Tate. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Porter finds Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Walker. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Over Vanderbilt. Shot to stop the run. Smith's shot is good.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
To the inside. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here are the Rockets now. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Green. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
It's been all about Jared Vanderbilt. For the Los Angeles Lakers, he notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. What's the 5 for Houston right now?
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Banked in off the glass. Bamba's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Porter double team. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Timeout called the Rockets. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
That shot off. Los Angeles leading by 7. Beasley kicks to Bamba. Passes it to Russell. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in.
For your Rockets.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Russell against Porter. A 3-ball. Poked away. Into the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Rockets trailed by 10. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Smith. Here's Şengün. Off on the layup. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shots good by Walker.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter against Russell. Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Lonnie Walker, the fourth, taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Porter passes to Tate. Timeout called the Rockets.
Timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. 50 seconds left here in the second. The pass to Christopher. Clock at 6. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Porter against Schroeder. Inside and stolen by Şengün. Goes up. Christopher, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Reeves. Drills it from outside.
Austin Reeves.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
one-sided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jared Vanderbilt, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, difficult. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game score? Was it as a 20-point-a-game score? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game score? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Brown. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Tate the pass to Green. And here's Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his third assist on the night. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hachimura. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And Jayshawn Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you'd call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tate. Here's Porter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Schroeder. And he makes good on the layup.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Porter kicks to Green. Back to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Tate. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Rockets trailed by 21. Outside, Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Şengün. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Brown, good.
Troy Brown Jr.
Here's Green. Rebound the Lakers.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They've got Washington. Martin is out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Garuba in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
First team foul.
On defense, Houston, Vanderbilt, no good off the front iron. Here's Christopher, up again. He's off on that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Rockets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Washington against Russell. Here's Christopher. Walker with the rebound. Outside Russell. And he banks in the layup.
Good gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kaminsky, the pass to Washington. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind. But I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Bounce pass, Russell. Beasley outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Malik Beasley.
Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Christopher, covered by Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Marjanovic checked in for Houston. Valentine comes in for Josh Christopher.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Washington kicks to Valentine. Down low. Kaminsky, the pass to Washington. Back to Kaminsky. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's Walker with the three. And another three for the Lakers.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the first one drops.
Lakers foul. Malik Beasley. Second personal foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Schroeder. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.